and yes, hold some nice things.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go to our beautiful sandy beaches on the beautiful coast, you know. Kenya is known to have one of the most beautiful coasts, and we're just gonna show you proof. Like you can see, you can go camping at the beach side, you know, anywhere. Just go pitch your tent and you're fine. No, don't, you get arrested. But we do have some camping sites that you can go. Look at that, you can go kite surfing in Kenya. Huh? So you better come. Something cool, you can, you know, relax here, get your tan, you know, as you sip on some nice coconut drink. And one last thing, you can go swimming with the whales, which is really cool.
You won't die. No, you won't die. They won't eat you anyway.
And yeah, like I said earlier, Kenya passes right through the equator passes through Kenya. Kenya doesn't pass through the equator. Right. And am I too close to the speakers? Okay. And so this is proof. This, as you can see, can you recognize these three colors here? Yeah. And yeah, this is the colors of flag. Very good, very good. So should I do this? Okay. And this is some of the places where the equator passes through. Do you recognize that? Yeah. Are you sure? So that's proof that it passes there, because I was there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's Nanyuki, which is very close to my hometown of where my parents come from. And yeah, so the equator passes through Kenya.
And yes, now we look at the Nairobi National Park, which is found in Nairobi. Nairobi is the only city in the world which has a national park within it. So you're living in the city while lions are running around somewhere close. Not in the city, but yeah. As you can see, read the sign, speed limit 20 ding, warthogs running around. Next. Yes, you see, nice picture. Next again. Like you see, there's Nairobi, nice city, and there's a rhino chilling in the grass. And we have our own rhino whisperer, Dana over there.
Yeah.
She speaks to them in some sort of language, and they, whisper back.
And now we're going to show you some beautiful pictures of our capital city. And this is where... Alright. Yeah. So, Nairobi city is called the place of cool waters, which is after the Maasai. The Maasai named it Nairobi. And look at that beauty! Wow! That is Nairobi during sunset. Can you imagine? It looks exactly like that. For real. No picture editing, nothing. And as you can see here, this just shows you the metropolis and how busy it is. And as you can see, there must be a little concert going on there. That's why people are gathered. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say I was there. Oh wow! Look at that! Wow! Oh, I'm cheering!
Oh!
Ay, ay, ay! Wow! Oh God! Okay.
I think we're done.
How can you live in a city that's beautiful?
Gosh.
Alright, okay.
Now we're gonna get into a bit more serious stuff. We shall look at the history of Kenya, and we will start with prehistory and the early Arab and European presence. So that is a picture of the Auroran tugenensis, which is the second oldest fossil hominid in the world. So you can kind of tell where the cradle of life sort of began. Yeah, you probably all came from Kenya. Anyway, Arab traders, started coming in the 1st century AD to Kenya, along the Kenyan coast. And the first European missionaries first arrived in the 15th century. These were the Portuguese. Next. Oh. Then the British came after the Portuguese. In 1895, they claimed East Africa, including Kenya. Of course, with time this meant resistance, and in 1947, Jomo Kenyatta became the leader of Kenya African Union Party. 1947, the Mau Mau Rebellion movement was born, which was sort of the Kenyans who fought in the World War, came back with experience from the World War and used it against the people who made them go to the World War in the 1963 Independence Day, which is called Madaraka in Swahili. And yes, June 1st.
All right. Now, just because we're going to go through a history section and some of you might fall asleep, we're going to make it a little bit interesting for you.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to link the history of Kenya to the dance evolution that was going on at the same time. All right, so I'm going to call up the Kenyan dancers to come up. And, and so the first dance that was going on, yeah, our local stars. So now, the dance that was going on in the 60s, there, 40s, 50s, 60s, was called the twist. The twist was everywhere in the world, and we're just going to show you the version that was in Kenya. During that time. And then what happened next? Yes, so 1963, Kenya became independent. We became the Democratic Republic of Kenya. And this man right here, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, was our first Kenyan president. Yeah. And yeah, Kenya was made a one-party state. And this guy really moved stuff around. He was the leader of the Mau Mau, and they're the ones who got the, who fought for independence, basically. And then he took a stand and he led the country till the day he died in 1978. Yes?
You gained independence from whom?
From the British. Oh, we gained independence from the British. Yeah. All right, and what was happening dance-wise?
Kwasa, kwasa.
Kwasa, kwasa.
Kwasa, kwasa.
Kwasa, kwasa. Yeah, so that was going on dance-wise. Kenyans were dancing to at that time. And then, what happened next?
We moved to Mzee Daniel Arap Moi, Kenya's second president. As written there, he was vice president on Kenyatta's death and took over from him. And yes, he had a 24-year rule from 1978 till 2002. During his tenure, rule, multi-party politics was introduced in 1992, and the first multi-party elections were held then. Yeah, he won this 2 consecutive multi-party elections, then finally stepped down.
Yeah, and there's a lot of development under his rule. Lots to be proud of as a Kenyan today is because of the work that was done during Daniel Arap Moi's time. And then dancing-wise, what were we doing?
And then Dombolo coming up.
Dombolo! Oh yeah! What happened next? Yeah, technology, eh? Is a bit of an issue. Let's go to the manual. Oh, okay, so it's gonna start. All right, that's cool. Before we have this slide, I'll tell you about what happened then, before 2007. So Moi reigned, and then in 2002, the new president took over, who's called Mzee Mwai Kibaki. And he's the president who is still in power until today. Actually, his term in parliament ends at the end of this year, when we're going to go into elections. And what was very interesting is that how he came into power was lots of different parties merged into one super party called the NAC coalition. And they put him in power. And once again, lots of development has happened till this day, including our new constitution. And dance-wise, I wonder what was happening. Well, let me think. We had something called the cuckoo dance. Does anyone know what cuckoo means? Not crazy cuckoo. Yeah, cuckoo means chicken. And let's see if you recognize any chicken-ish moves.
Sasa waniacha umesema umechoka na mimi masikini. Sasa wanitupa niende wapi na nifanye nini? Kwani na vigezo mambo na duniani wewe karaha gani wewe unioni juki.
That was the cuckoo dance. Oh yeah. And then 2007 came.
Yes, a very sober time. I hope, again, that you heard of this. I mean, we are Yakov students.
What was going on? This is 2007. This wasn't that far back. Yeah.
I think Sioka is going to come and introduce a very nice dance for us. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. a helicopter. Because you're moving around like a helicopter. Yeah. And that's like one of my personal favorites because, hey, just enough energy. Huh? You exude so much energy doing that.
I think I'll just helicopter the whole rest of the night.
Yeah, you just keep going, you know? So, let's see if it decided, oh, yes. Okay, wait, slowly. Okay, good. So, after that after the coalition government came together and now we were peaceful and united and, standing together, and there's lots of campaigns about being proudly Kenyan. One of the problems with having so many tribes is sometimes it's so much easier to find differences instead of finding similarities, and that's what broke us apart, and it was really a bad time for us. So after the peaceful agreement was put together, Kenyans became not I'm proudly Kikuyu, I'm proudly Kisii, but like I'm proudly Kenyan, and that really brought us together till this day. And one of the beautiful things that came out of the coalition government is a new constitution, which has things such as dual citizenship. Yeah, so now I can be a member of 2 countries. And then we have devolution, which is really good, so that the counties, most of the time you'll find that because some provinces are really far away, they're really far from the capital. So the advancement in Nairobi is not as much as in northwest Kenya. Northwest, yeah, that's a place. Okay, northwest Kenya. But with devolution, now the counties get power. And yeah. And so, this was 2000, oh yeah, I actually voted for this. This was the same year I got enrolled into Yangos, but I said, I have to vote before I go, because I just turned 18, it was cool to vote. Vote! You better use your democratic right to vote, and I did, and I got my new constitution. That's right. There we go. Now, dance-wise, let's see. Dance-wise, this is 2 years ago, so this is fairly new. So what did we have there? Carl doesn't remember.
We had a very nice dance.
Yeah, really?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, this dance is called the mosquito. Hey.
No, not mosquito.
Mosquito. That's how we say that.
That's how we say it in Kenya.
We say mosquito because it's a Q. It's not a K. It's a Q. Mosquito. Yeah.
I recommend it as the best beer in the world.
Yeah, there
we go. It tastes very nice. And she's gonna be doing something else. I got caught up in it.
He's just like thinking about the Tusker. He can't get out of his head, man.
You bring some.
Over here, wow. Now this is special right here. You see what these 2 ladies are doing? They're picking tea. And the reason why women are chosen to pick tea is because we can multitask. That's number 1. 2, very efficient. And 3, it is a very intricate process. because you need to pick 2 leaves, 1 bud, 2 leaves, 1 bud, 2 leaves, 1 bud. And only women can do such intricate things. And some of this, you know it's true.
Hardest thing.
You know it's exactly. And some of this lovely Kenyan tea is what's called Schwarze tea here. But you'll get to sample some very tasty, tantalizing Kenyan tea downstairs right after this.
On to the Kenyan coffee, which is also big product for us. Starbucks coffee, if you are a fan of it, you probably know that they have a range of Kenyan coffee in it. Grow Robusta and Arabica coffee, if you know what that is. And yes, I also recommend it as our beans are the best.
Yeah, true. And I have proof that it's in Starbucks because I was at Tabby's house and there's actually a cup from Starbucks written Kenya on it. And I was like, Kenya! And she's like, oh yeah, we never realized that. I'm like, yeah, because the coffee comes from home. And as you can see in the center, I'm just going to show you a sample. It's something called kikoi. It's very special material. If you can just touch it. It feels lovely, it feels marvelous, man. Feel it, you almost want to steal it. So I'm just going to put it here. So as you can see, this is called Kikoi Club, and it's very famous. As you can see, that beauty there. It's even sold online at kikoi.com. So you can go there and get yourself some nice kikoi. You can get kikoi trousers, you can get kikoi. I was told yesterday you can actually get a kikoi towel, which is one side kikoi, the other side is towel. So when you wrap yourself around, you still look like you're wearing a kikoi. Yeah? Really cool. Yeah. And then?
Oh yeah, on to more beautiful stuff, equally beautiful stuff, flowers. Also very important for Kenya. 1 in every 3 flowers in Europe, or in Germany for that, is from Kenya.
1
Serious fact, no joke, serious fact.
For real.
So yeah, try look for a flower, smell and you smell in Kenya. A third of Kenya, alright.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Alright, cool. So now we're going to take, you've heard a lot from us, and now we're going to invite the lovely Molly and Agorisi to come and sing a beautiful song for us, and also Pablo. Yeah, so please give
Guys, thank you again. We're going to sing you a love song. So don't let someone in Jacob sing you Alicia Keys or we're going for Malaika this time. So get ready.
Nakupenda malaika, nami nifanyeje kijana mwenzio, nashindwa na mali sina, we ningekuoa malaika. Nashindwa na mali sina, we ningekuoa malaika. Pesa zasumbua roho yangu,
pesa zasumbua roho yangu,
nami nifanyeje kijana mwenzio, nashindwa na mali sina, we ningekuoa malaika. Nashindwa na mali sina, we ningekuoa malaika. Kidege kukuwaza kidege, kidege kukuwaza kidege, nami nifanyeje mchana mwenzio, nashindwa na mali sina, we ningekuoa malaika. Nashindwa na mali sina, we ningekuoa malaika. Malaika, nakupenda malaika. Malaika, nakupenda malaika.
Just destroyed the room.
One minute. Technical difficulties. How can do this? Yeah.
I'm so.
Mahi!
Maybe I should edit it. No, it's good, but anything on my face is good. So I'll just try it out. Wow, this is great.
Asante sana baba yangu, umenipa mafunzo ya ajabu. Unifunza kweli nidhamu na kufanya kazi usiaibike. Asante sana baba yangu, umenipa mafunzo ya ajabu. Unifunza kweli nidhamu na kufanya kazi usiaibike.
Non, ça déarticule. C'est la chose que tu gagnes de plus qui marche, ça. Est-ce que tu comprends pas que tu as compris power dans le power là, c'est ça. Tu peux rejoindre ça, tu as un push là-bas. Tu peux pas rejoindre ça négatif. Comment met le programme là, c'est là-dedans.
Alright. And that was a short commercial break. We're back. Yay. That was a short commercial break. We're back on the Kenyan CID. And we're just going to tell you a little bit about famous Kenyans. So we're going to invite Mr. Marco Carl to come and tell us about some famous Kenyans. A hand of applause, please.
me. Anyway, I mean, about the famous Kenyans, this is just a select of the many famous Kenyans. I guess you probably know a lot of them. Starting from my left, this is Professor Wangari Maathai. She died sometime last year, so she was the first African woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize for planting trees. She planted millions and millions of trees with the Green Belt movement. Moving on quickly to the center, this is Dr. Richard Leakey, a renowned paleontologist, famous for some of the discoveries that were made about fossils, about human origin, and also he made significant contributions to the Kenya wildlife, its organization, its foundation, and basically its marketing. And on to the extreme, you see, one of the first Kenyans to really put Kenyan athletes in the limelight. His name is Kip Keino, or Kipchoge Keino. To this day, it's a stadium named after him. He's still alive, so he's a living legend, so to speak. He still participates in the Athletics Association of Kenya, which is the body charged with making decisions on which athletes to send for competitions. They were very that time taking that decision. And down there is Professor Ngugi wa Thiong'o, a renowned author, written many books. Some of them I myself read for literature classes in high school. And yeah, many, many more, but we chose to highlight this. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Wanjiro is me. And those are some of the famous Kenyans who we are very proud to be associated with. I know because you guys want more dancing, you know, just a little bit more. We have one more number for you. And this is like my favorite one. Huh? It's called, I'll tell you the name after we dance. First, let's dance. Wanabuli for our vote of thanks.
So, we're ending our session now. And above all, we'd like to thank the College Masters of Maketa. A big clap for them, please. I'd like to thank the Maketa team for helping us too. I'd like to thank everybody who helped us cook what you're going to sample downstairs. I'd like to thank all of you for making this a wonderful occasion. So a big clap to yourself too. Yeah, so we're going downstairs and have a taste of what we had for today. And Karibu Kenya, today you are in Kenya, so Karibu Kenya. Bye. See you to dance some more Kenyan styles.